and it is scheduled for one fall. Your official for this bout is referee Ethan. Introducing first. As she's sailing from the exotic rivers of the world, she is the adventurous Lara Frazier!
Lara Frazier, the world-traveled adventuress. Some might even say she bears a resemblance to her namesake, the Tomb Raider. Traveling the world, fighting everybody she can, and she makes her CWA debut tonight. But has she bitten off more than she can chew? When Lara opened the crypt,
And her opponent.
she ran into the queen. And there's always an eerie silence that settles over the venue.
As she makes her run to the ring from the crypts of New Orleans, she is the 8th deadly sin, Danika Blodwyn.
The Crypt Queen, the 8th deadly sin, the undead goddess of the Central Valley, has entered the arena.
What are the other 7?
You know, the 7 deadly dwarves. Dopey, sleazy, queasy, sleazy, parcheesi, pestilence. Oh, sins. And Danika Blodwyn, always a fan favorite here in CWA, giving her ring mask to our mascot, Morgan Boyle, whose birthday is this weekend. We want to wish a happy birthday to the undisputed champion of CWA.
Careful, Morgan.
Boyle.
You don't know where that mask has been, buddy.
The vampiress takes to the pedestal to preach to the masses. Welcome back, Danika Blodwyn. And ladies and gentlemen, it is down to just Kyle Newport and myself. The boss is recovering backstage from that hellacious beating he took at the hands of the Clique. Kyle, how was your intermission?
It was terrible. That hot dog was awful.
Well, I told you to get cheese on it. You didn't listen. Always listen to the fat guy named LunchBox when it comes to food. And
What in the...
well, if Ethan's going to check Danika feels turnabout's only fair play. She might as well check him. And the bell has sounded, and we are back underway. This is one of those clear size and strength versus speed and athleticism. But don't be fooled. Lara Frazier's no weakling, and Danika Blodwyn is no flat-footed giant.
Danika working on that arm. It's going to be hard to raid tombs with just one arm.
It might be hard to raid tombs, but she only has to make it through the crypt tonight to stake her claim to CWA greatness. Tie up. Oh, beautiful slip by Lara. Classic back take, Danika prying the hands apart. Into a headlock. And it would behoove Danika to utilize that strength and weight advantage. Lean on Lara, wear her down, and do things like this. Ground her. Don't let her go get that momentum going, because if Lara can get moving and make Danika chase her, that's where she can drown her in deep waters. And Danika just powers her back over.
Can you drown vampires? Is that one of the ways to get them?
It's a turn
Is she a
of
vampire?
it's a turn of phrase, Mr. Newport.
Yeah, just checking on my Halloween stuff. Not my favorite holiday.
Full Nelson with the back taken, but shoulders to the mat too. And Lara able to lean forward. And now if this were submission wrestling, catch wrestling, this would be a brilliant strategy by Lara to take the back, squeeze the life out of Danika, but she risks having her shoulders pinned, so she has to play very careful with a maneuver like this. Full Nelson broken, The shoulders of Danika are just gargantuan. And Danika catching her breath. Lara beside herself in the corner, foot to the face. Lara up to the second. Clothesline, cover 1, 2. Not quite a 2 count. And Lara keeping that optimistic attitude, that building of momentum, and she needs to stay aggressive. Otherwise, she could find herself on the wrong end of a stake to the heart. Sweeping the leg, beautiful. Kick to the collarbone, to the body, into a standing senton, 2.
Borrow the ring bell alarm thingy. That's a wooden stake, isn't it? Just sharpen it up for her real quick.
Absolutely.
Try it out.
That might work. Or if she has some silver or maybe even garlic in her back pocket through her world travels, I'm unsure. But what I am sure of is right now, Lara has the upper hand and she needs to stay aggressive.
Oh.
And not make mistakes like that.
That'll slow you down.
And that's what Danika needs to do. Keep this pace slow, methodical, not get outmaneuvered, not get out hustled.
These people smell like garlic. Maybe just rub one of them on Danika.
Well, that could be a test. And what are you doing smelling our audience, Kyle?
I don't need to smell them. I mean, it comes this way when the wind blows.
Well, I thought we had the fans turn the opposite direction. But anyway.
Oh, swing and a miss.
Nobody home on that one. And Lara trying to build momentum, string together some offense to ground Danika Blodwyn. Referee Ethan has already started his count, trying to implore our competitors to get back in the ring. I could hear that headbutt all the way over here. And there's nothing pretty about that hard kick to the face.
You talking about Danika?
I was talking about the maneuver Danika used.
Oh. Either way.
And another drop kick to the face. Lara Frazier is really struggling here. Cover 1, 2.
Just pushed out.
Barely able to get the shoulder up. Now, Lara is used to training with bigger competitors. She is trained out of Stoner U and trains with the world-renowned Stoner Brothers. So she's used to having to deal with bigger weight in practice, but there's a difference between practice and when you're actively competing for a victory, and I think that might just be a little overwhelming, as Danika Blodwyn, the 8th deadly sin, is one of the larger lady competitors in the state of California. These odds seem insurmountable.
Danika keeps trying that one leg pin and now wrenching the neck.
And that is where Danika needs to not get lax, not disrespect the acumen of Lara, because Lara has the ability to turn things around on a moment's notice like that. Beautiful sweep of the legs. Into a chin lock, a crossface, leaning back, putting leverage on her back, but can she turn that in?
Oh, got on the ropes.
And Lara, a fair competitor.
A little too fair. She needs to just forget the whole fair thing. Stop clapping, just go kick her.
Hard knee to the temple, and Danika Blodwyn is on roller skates at this point, down to her knees. Lara needs to continue this momentum, put her away before Danika can rise up from the grave and drain her. That's not going to do any favors.
No.
She didn't hit the post. She hit the buckle connector, which is solid steel and sticks out. It's like, running into a nail hanging out of drywall.
Hate when that happens.
One of the worst things, and Lara just got that times 10. This crowd firmly behind Danika Blodwyn. Back spring elbow. Lara looked as if she was going to move. She zigged when she should have zagged, and she still took that full to the throat. Solid headbutt. And you can tell Danika's been working on her strength and conditioning and her striking. Lining her up for again. And Lara gets the double knees up that time. Went to the welterweight time. Backcracker.
That might do it.
Hook of the leg, 1, 2.
Not quite.
Danika able to use that superior strength to get her shoulders off the mat. Lara trying to recover while she strings together offense, going for a front chancery.
Lara should have scheduled this match for the day.
She slides that arm under. Is she going for a Darce choke, a DDT, a brain buster, a submission? It looks as if she's got the Darce choke. Turning it in. Danika Blodwyn counters with a high angle back suplex.
Eek.
And this crowd firmly beginning behind this competitive match between these two. Enjoying what they're seeing here at CWA. Both ladies rising to their knees. The Crypt Queen is bleeding.
Nobody makes her bleed her own blood.
And she looks rather upset about that.
I mean, it's something to drink. When you think she'd like it.
Power bomb!
Good grief.
1, 2, and Lara somehow able to roll out of that. And Danika Blodwyn enjoying the taste of her own blood.
You. It's like a mid-match snack.
And now it's like chum in the water to a shark. The feeding frenzy begins. Danika lining up into a scorpion death drop position. And she checks her prey. 1, 2. Lara able to get the shoulder up again. What heart by the newcomer here today. Another one for the scouting report. Win, lose, or draw. And now Danika Blodwyn interested in inflicting the same style of punishment that Lara has inflicted upon her. And Lara with a jawbreaker.
Now it's adventure time. Whoa.
Didn't quite get the full elevation, but she still was able to snap her neck. Cover 1, 2, 3.
And here's your winner, Lara Frazier.
With the blood of her vanquished foe smeared all over her, Lara Frazier is victorious in her CWA debut. And so hard to even keep her feet.
Dracula's up.
And Danika Blodwyn spins her opponent around and offers her a sign of respect. Because Danika Blodwyn, while a ruthless competitor, she is a sportswoman at heart. And first and foremost, she gives respect where respect is due. And today, that due goes to Lara Frazier.